Hey guys, welcome back. Today is, I believe, day 6 or day 7 of the pond videos. And today is something very special because I'm going to introduce to you guys our first life that we actually didn't bring in here, but it just started in the pond. Look at this. Right here, as you can see, we have hundreds of mosquito larvae, which is kind of good, kind of bad, because as you can see, it is really filling up the water. We don't want that many in there, so today we're actually going to be cleaning out our pond for the second time, and hopefully nothing bad will happen. Well, without further ado, let's just get to it. What I'm going to start out by doing is trying to get out some of these mosquito larvae, because I think some are healthy for the fish, but not that many. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this cardboard box off right here. Holy mosquitoes. Holy shnikes. Apparently, you guys, they are in fact hatching, because about 50 flew out from under that cardboard box. Holy cow. Lots of mosquitoes under there. So apparently they have in fact started hatching. We are going to now have to do this with a bunch of mosquitoes around us, which is just amazing. So that can't stop us. We have to continue doing our thing here. This is bad. Alright, you guys, the first thing I'm gonna do here is just start letting out some water. I mean, that's the obvious first thing to do. I do not want these mosquito larvae in here. Apparently they're hatching. Really don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is, one, introduce a ton, and I mean a ton, of new bluegill to this pond. And we are going to get rid of all of those mosquito larvae. And hopefully nothing else dies. I can see a few dead fish down there for sure. And I think it might just be because, I mean, too much mosquitoes for them. They're not used to it. So let's go ahead and just get this thing completely revamped and start with letting all the water out. Really not looking forward to this. What I'm gonna do, I think they are definitely nesting around this, the mosquito larvae are. So I'm gonna take this out. It's all over me now. That's great. Just go ahead and... Oh yeah. I'll tell you right now, there's at least a bunch of moss and stuff on all that. So we probably want to at least get this out of here anyways. Holy shnikes. That's a lot of mosquitoes, you guys. That is a lot of mosquitoes. That is a lot of mosquitoes. I can feel like 50 on my arm right now. Whew! Turns out it was all the way on the other side of the house right here. Okay, get back into my house. Yay! Start letting out that water. I honestly am not too worried about anything getting out there. I'm kind of hoping some of that mosquito larva just gets out of there. Man. You guys, I have a sad fact. Cue the sad music. I was just scooping the net whenever I found out that one of our biggest crawdads, get out of here, stupid mosquito, one of our biggest crawdads had died. No, it can't be. It actually looks like it was cooked, but I didn't cook it, I promise. But he's dead. Can't really name him now, but I think he should have been called Frank. I don't know why, but he's dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Well, back to netting. You guys, I just pulled up another one of our crawdads. he's also dead. So, he's gone. Oh, no way. No way. There is a living crawdad. There is a living crawdad, you guys. There is still hope. There is still hope. There is a living crawdad. This is massively exciting, guys. Okay, yeah, get off the net. Let me just... Ugh. Why are you so hard to pick up, you junk? There we go. We have life. At the very least, we have a crawdad. And the pleco that I added in there. I'm not sure where he is, but he is too in there. But we have life, you guys. There is hope for this pond at this point. I'm kind of hoping we have a few fish in there as well, but that just might be a little bit too big of a hope. So, no, worst comes to worst. We go out tonight, we catch a bunch more fish, put a bunch more in here in the brand new clean pond. All the chlorine's gone, but with the chlorine stuff that I have, everything's good. And we restart the pond. I think that might be our best bet here. Guys, another update, another bad update. Our tadpole that we added in last night tragically suffered from mosquito injury, and he is now dead. Jeez Louise, I can't even keep a tadpole in here. I thought he would for sure live. There's half a crawdad right here. Hey, I think that's the other half from the one earlier. That's funny. Well, bye-bye. I honestly, guys, I think this and that pleco might be the only two living fish that will be in here by the end of today. Or by the end of me cleaning this. Because I know, oh, wait, no. There's another crawdad right here. Got him. Flip over, buddy. I'm just trying to flip you over. There is at least one more form of life, and it's a little baby crawdad, but he's there. You guys, we have two. I think I'm gonna name I'm just gonna name him King. I think that might be the best for the big one, because he's gonna be like king of the pond for a few hours. Got the pleco. Now I don't want to deal with him too hard. There we go, beautiful. Straight in there. Now we might have like one or two larvae in there now, but we got the pleco in there. He's completely fine. Man, he's actually bigger than the last time I saw him. So, guys, the hardy fish survived. The one I actually paid $7.99 for. I did not think he was gonna survive that long, to be honest. Okay, guys, this is less of an update and more of just a cool fact. The pleco is swimming on top of the crawdads and cleaning the algae off them. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's really kind of fun. So I think we're almost good to just start adding water, but I definitely want to do a few more nets. Make sure that there's no like just sediment on the bottom. Like you can see a bunch of sediment. It's not just blue. I want it to be blue. And I'm probably going to end up grabbing like a mop or something and scrubbing all of the sides so they are blue as well. And I think that's just about all I can do. Then refill it and put some dechlorinating stuff in there and put these three guys in there and hopefully catch a few more fish to put in there. I do not want to leave this pond with like almost just like this. So I'm gonna net a few more times, nothing interesting. I'll catch you guys on the next update. All right, you guys, I'm back at the pond and I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly grossed out by the fact that all of those mosquito larvae are in there. I want to brush this, but not with like a sponge. So I got this. I think this will work amazingly. It's just a trash broom. And I think I can just, oh yeah, just start doing this and it'll get all of the algae off the bottom and stuff. Yeah, buddy. This is perfect. All right, guys, catch you in the next upload, or catch you on the next update. I've also just realized that somehow, cut myself here, cut myself here, cut myself here, and now it looks like more of a crime scene than a pond cleanup. So honestly not really sure what to do about that, but just letting you guys know that it was in fact a pond cleanup, not a crime scene going on here. So catch you on the next update. All right, you guys, it has been about an hour of this circulating. And now, this is almost completely brand new. As you can see, there's definitely a little tiny bit of sediment on the bottom, but other than that, it is almost completely the original thing that I started with. Now, I will keep some of that sediment down there because it can be helpful to some ecosystems. And I definitely don't want to get rid of all the algae in here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take one of our final steps, which is doing that. Now, other than the fact that this is now has a bunch of water on it and it's electrical, now that that's off, we can officially start adding things in, like water. That's getting added in right now. And now we can add in, let's go ahead and actually switch it up. I don't want too much of this stuff in there, so I'm gonna have that back there. All these guys are still alive. Let's make sure that everything is good and ready to be put back in there. Like this currently needs to be washed like crazy. Let's go ahead and let all of our little guys go right here. All right, I can't grab them for the life of me. So we're going to do this. We are going to let's put in our little Placo here. Our first fish. Boom, he's in there. He looks so big compared to all of the little everything else in there. Now, crawdad. We'll call him Minnie. We'll call this guy King, because he's going to be probably the biggest thing in there for a little bit, and definitely the biggest crawdad. So now we got King, we got Minnie. Actually, let's go with King. Let's go Prince. I feel like that's fitting. And we'll call the Placo Knight. We'll call him Knight. I think that's a good name. Set it right there. Alright, we made it down to our first spot of choice here. Right now we're just going for some minnows, some tadpoles, maybe some baby bluegill, and hopefully gonna kind of restart this pond's ecosystem, because right now we only have 3 things in there, and 2 of which are crawdads. You guys, we made it to our second destination. It's right over here. Ooh. There's definitely some stuff in the water right here. I don't know what they are, but there's little fish. Oh yeah, Dad! I caught like 50 fish. Here we go, you guys. We have a ton of things in here, including our first little tadpole. I've been wanting a lot of those. Pregnant minnow. Oh yeah. Definitely got some. Got a lot in there. That's insane. Alright guys, I didn't film all of that because it was mostly just the same stuff of catching minnows and bluegill over and over again. We did catch a few minnows, or bigger bluegill here, that I've separated from the other ones. So let's go ahead and just toss this guy. Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Come on. Alright, he's gone. Just go ahead and grab the other ones. Got this little guy. These are all smaller than the usual ones that I've been getting. I don't want them to die at all. Ow. What are you doing? Ow. Say hello to Billy. Say goodbye to Billy. He's gone. Wow, that doesn't even make a sound. So we've got 4 bluegill there in total. And we've got 2 crawfish and a Placo that you can see right there. That's what we have in there right now.
now we are going to completely make a new ecosystem by adding a ton of minnows, and I mean probably hundreds of these minnows. So I'm just gonna time lapse this, and we got a bunch of little frogs in there as well. So I'm just gonna start taking these out, and I'll catch you guys whenever all of them are in there. Guys, I actually wasn't gonna film again, but then I saw this. It is a blue crawfish that I have caught. So let's get him in the pond. That's pretty fun. I did not think we had caught one of those. Those are pretty rare. All right, catch you guys whenever the pond's done.
All right, you guys, this is the finished product for tonight. I'll be able to get some better footage in the morning, but right now, this is what it's looking like. Almost everything is alive. There's a few dead minnows. Other than that, nothing substantial is dead.
Okay.
We have a bunch of tadpoles in there. None of those died, and they were all eating algae. That's why I wanted to get them, because even though there's not really any algae on any other parts of the pond, there's a lot right there, and they are completely like hiding on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I mean, it's pretty cool.
Crawdads.
There's a bunch of crawdads right there. A few bluegill kind of scattered around. There's king right there. These dwarfs everything else, but I'll be able to get some better footage in the morning. See you guys then.